Teil 3. Welche Filme sind nominiert für den besten Fanfilm bei TrekzoneMedia? Wir gucken weiter. Undercover gibt's jetzt. Und dann schauen wir mal, was da so Phase ist. Ihr kennt das. Erstmal Kopfhörer wieder vergessen. Ich lerne das noch. Ich lerne das mit den Kopfhörern noch. Ist schön, dass du jetzt aufhörst, Krach zu machen. Ach ja, falls ihr einen Brummen hört, mein Ventilator läuft. Hier ist die Hölle am Glühen sozusagen. Also hier sind schon diverse Hobbits, seitdem ich zu Hause bin, vorbeigelaufen, haben Ringe reingeworfen. Naja, vielleicht kann ich die irgendwann mal verkaufen. Hat ja auch was. So. Einmal umschalten. Da sind wir schon. Mr. BNetV, keine Ahnung, wie man das ausspricht, ist mir auch vollkommen Wumpe. Irgendwie passen die Kopfhörer eigentlich so ganz. 15 Minuten, mal gucken, was das ist. Oder ist das hier auch nur so Raumschlacht? Nee, da laufen Leute rum. Also von daher, schauen wir mal. Undercover, ich glaube, den habe ich auch schon gesehen, aber hier die kurzen, die gehen so gut weg. Das ist laut. Auch ein bisschen leiser machen, glaube ich. Ja, so ist gut. Nicht da. Wir haben die zwei Tracks untereinander liegen.
Okay. We're here. Start your scan.
What am I scanning for?
Energy signatures.
Location of how many?
You'll know it when you see it. You see that little red light? When that starts flashing, you let me know.
Okay.
That way.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, can I have your badge?
Any reason why?
More safety precautions. You know, there's signals, interference. Thank you. Keep scanning.
All right.
Vaporizing.
What was that?
Good work.
What's the deal with the phaser?
Have you looked around?
Yeah, I don't see anything. Why do you have it?
Because something could be there. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Just keep scanning.
Well, I'm not getting anything so far.
You will eventually.
Proximity alert. Proximity alert.
Sir, there's something coming in. Sir? Why'd you do that?
You said you got something.
Yeah, something about 40 meters that way.
40 meters.
It's close.
Well, what's it now?
It is. It's 40 meters that way. There's something coming in.
Well, 40.
Proximity alert.
25 now.
Better move this along.
Proximity alert.
And you're almost here.
Proximity alert.
10 meters.
Proximity alert.
5.
Proximity alert. Subject approaching. Proximity alert. Subject approaching. Proximity alert. Subject approaching.
Whoa, this works fast.
Useless vessel. Incompatible.
Don't bother.
Why?
He's stunned. And I'm useless from the neck down.
Oh,
Don't take that the wrong way.
clearly you have engineered the situation. Why?
For a very simple reason. So we can talk.
Explain.
You can't possess him, and you can't possess me. I smashed his badge, And mine is somewhere down the mountain.
You are intent in not allowing me off the surface, but your logic is severely flawed.
Really?
Yes, severely.
You don't say.
My race is a continuum of pure energy, stagnant, boring. Some of us demand more from existence. For that, we were exiled to uninhabited worlds across the universe. Life forms like you are compatible with our needs. When inhabiting one of you, our being is enriched with all manner of experience. You will help me leave the surface. I will find the others like me, and through your kind we will gain such a vast array of pure experience that our continuum will be powerless to stop us. You will be powerless to stop us.
You can't all be bad.
You are a clever adversary, but your companion is younger, faster, and is already recovering from the effects of your stun weapon. He will make a suitable vessel for our needs, as you are currently useless from the neck down.
Ow! What is your problem?
Don't bother. You will not recover in time to stop me. Exist in your own subconscious as we control things. A new era of sensory exploration awaits.
You didn't think of everything.
Come on. Just wiggle your foot. Yeah, you could do it. Oh no.
Is that it? I demand release. Release me. Do you think this is fair? I demand more. Release me. Such experiences, knowledge. More. I want more.
I got you.
You have so much. You have so much. So much experience. We have none of this. I demand more.
I earned it. How about you try that?
I demand more.
You just shut up, man.
More. Demand. More.
Subject muted.
You mind telling me what just happened?
Look, we got it.
What's it?
It's an energy-based life form. Very powerful. You don't want these things getting off the surface. And it could have gotten off the surface if you were wearing your badge, which I broke. And I'm sorry. You can have mine. All right. Now, I was told this is a specially modified tricorder.
Modified by who?
Classified. But it's supposed to store this entity indefinitely.
And we know that for a fact indefinitely.
No. Cross your fingers. The Admiral said this should work, so it should work.
Well, if the Admiral says so, fine. Believe him.
Well, if the Admiral says so, then cross more fingers. Cross everything. Fingers, all of them, arms, legs, eyes. Okay. Here we go. I'll be damned. It worked. Or as the Klingons say, Gapla.
Sir, permission to speak freely?
Sure.
I want to have a little discussion about what happened on the hill a little while ago. Now, would you like an explanation on why I did that?
No, I'm pretty sure I deserved it.
Yeah, well, listen. How about before you use the stun option on the phaser, you let someone know beforehand, specifically me, please?
Listen. If I told you what the plan was, then that thing that possessed you would know what the plan was.
What?
Once it's in you, it knows what you know. Why do you think I brought you along? Why do you think I didn't tell you anything about this mission? Why do you think I kept you in the dark? It was all part of a plan. You did good. We will not speak of this.
I got it. 2 to beam up.
Captain's log, personal. With the entity now in our possession, Starfleet is screaming for us to return to base. However, knowing what it's capable of, I'm not quite sure I'm ready to deliver it to them.
Excellent work, Captain. We at Starfleet couldn't be more proud of what you've been able to accomplish in obtaining this entity for us. What you've done is going to bring Starfleet to the next level of technological advancement. We're talking vaccines, faster engines, everything. What we need now is for you to do the right thing. We need you to deliver to this agent the entity.
But wait a minute. She said...
Now, I know you've had your disagreements with Section 31 in the past, but what they can do with this entity, well, it's our future. Do what's right.
Do what's right.
We know we can count on you.
Yes, sir. Place call. First officer's quarters. Now.
I see your incoming transmission.
Yeah, I was in need of some advice.
Advice?
More or less.
What seems to be your boggle, Captain?
My boggle is... I have a very difficult decision to make, and just wanted to pick your brain on it.
What sort of difficult decision, Captain?
The classified kind that I cannot tell you any details about.
I see. Captain, insofar as matters pertaining to personal ethics or diplomatic policy, you must ask yourself, what would your predecessors have done? I think therein you shall find the answer.
Thank you.
Godspeed, Captain.
Predecessors. Access personal file Album sequence 1. What would Grandpa do? What would Dad do?
My people joined the Federation under the pretense we mutually understood the danger these entities pose to all sentient life. I will destroy it.
Release me. I demand release. Do you think this is fair?
The Federation has broken our trust by attempting to harness their power. We will formally withdraw membership. How will you explain your involvement?
We'll say you destroyed the entity out of your alien blood feud, stole a shuttle, and we have no idea of your whereabouts. Does that work?
I suppose that must suffice. Farewell, Captain.
No matter what happens, we know we did the right thing.
Tja. Nein, ich war nicht eingeschlafen. Ich war was am Lesen, was hier unten lag. Entschuldigung. Das war gerade zu spannend. Sorry. Ich habe ein bisschen Korrespondenz betrieben gestern? Ja, ich glaube, war gestern. Eigentlich wollte ich mich hinlegen, aber da habe ich einen Anruf gekriegt aus den USA. Da leben ein paar Freunde von mir jetzt seit mehr als 30 Jahren. Ich mache mich mal groß, dann kriegt er das auch mit. Und ich habe dann gestern Abend noch eine gute Stunde mit den USA geredet, weil der eine wohnt in Kalifornien in der Nähe von Los Angeles. Da habe ich ihn gefragt, wie es ihm geht. Man hört ja allerhand von da hinten, man sieht allerhand in Social Media, was echt ist, weiß man nicht. Und sagen wir es mal so, die schlafen in Schichten. Und sein Wett hat er seit Anbeginn dieser Scheiße dann nicht mehr gesehen. Finde ich sehr schön. Er lebt da jetzt seit 30 Jahren, hatte Green Card, also der ist wahrscheinlich Amerikaner, aber wenn die da Leute abführen, die da schon nur auf Urlaub sind, wie in New York passiert, was war das, eine chilenische Mutter und die 12-jährige Tochter lassen sie einfach da stehen, mitten auf dem Times Square. Also da frage ich mich, welchen Verstand haben diese Cops, die das da machen, oder diese Ice Agents. Die sind halt keine Ice Agents, das sind Arschgeigen. Und da habe ich jetzt gerade von einem der anderen, die da wohnen, weil 2 Ostküste, einer Westküste, habe ich von den beiden anderen, von dem einen auch noch was gehört. Er schrieb mir ja an und das war ich gerade am Lesen, weil es ein längerer Text war. Und, sorry. Das war so ein bisschen, oh. Ich hatte es total vergessen, aber denen geht's wohl, die sich bisher gemeldet haben, geht's wohl ganz gut. Dem dritten auch, der ist wohl gerade unterwegs. Aber ich kann nicht verstehen, dass Menschen so dumm sind und da mitmachen. Also, ich meine, ich sehe es in Deutschland. Die Gewaltbereitschaft der Polizei ist Peak. Also die steigt immer weiter. Leider Gottes auch die Gewaltbereitschaft. Wir haben einen Mord durch einen Schuss in den Rücken. Die Cops werden nichts davon haben. Wir haben nie einen Warnschuss abgegeben oder sonst was. Er hat sie mit einem Messer bedroht. Ja, er hat so da gestanden und sie haben ihm in den Rücken geschossen. Das ist klar. Ein Messer ist sehr bedrohlich, wenn man es nicht sieht. Ne? Es ist traumhaft. Und dann gibt es ein Video, wo jemand verhaftet wird. Ich weiß nicht, bei welcher Demo, ich weiß nicht, zu was was für ein Spektrum die Person gehört, die da verhaftet wird. Allerdings, die Polizisten setzen dort auch Gewalt ein. Ne? Also da ist einer dabei, der vor denen herläuft. Und ja, der ist nicht unbedingt schön unterwegs, er läuft genau vor den Bullen her und filmt die ganze Sache. Der eine Bulle schreit ihn an und ja, ich sage extra Bulle, weil das sind keine Polizisten für mich. Die verdienen nicht, dass ich sie Polizei nenne, wenn die sich so verhalten wie der. Und der eine, der dann nicht am Schreien war, der sagt dann einfach nur, man kann es gut hören. Es gibt 2 Videos davon, eins aus der Ferne, eins direkt aus Nahen, von dem der dann schön geschubst wird. Und der schubst, sagt, ach, immer drauf! Und schubst ihn dann und dann laufen sie über den drüber. Fast. Also der igelt sich zusammen und hat dann Glück, dass sie nicht noch auf den drauf treten. Und das ist schon Polizeigewalt. Also da steht jede Menge verherrlichende Scheiße drunter und ja, ist doch harmlos und wir wissen ja nicht, wer da gerade. Es ist scheißegal, was das für eine Demonstration war. Wenn die Rechten da demonstriert haben oder die Linken oder von mir aus auch die Gemüseschubser von Bayern, ist mir egal. Es ist scheißegal, wer da abgeführt ist. Es ist scheißegal, was da passiert. Es ist scheißegal, was da Phase ist. So hat sich kein Polizist zu verhalten, es sei denn, er wird direkt angegriffen. Dann kann er von mir aus schießen und alles mögliche machen. Er wurde aber nicht angegriffen. Er hat jemanden, der die Sache gefilmt hat, statt zu packen und wegzubringen mit. Hat er geschubst, dass er auf den Boden flog und ist dann auch fast über ihn drüber gelaufen. Und das ist Polizeigewalt. Und wir sind leider mittlerweile so weit, dass ich nicht weiß, ob ich einem Polizisten vertraue, wenn ich angehalten werde. Ich weiß es nicht. Und in den USA würde ich es nicht tun. Ich meine, ich habe hier noch die Gewissheit, dass die Polizisten hier wenigstens gut ausgebildet sind. Dass da viele Arschlöcher und Idioten dabei sind mittlerweile, brauchen wir nicht drüber zu reden. Ich meine, schaut euch den Chef der deutschen Polizeigewerkschaft an. Der lügt im Fernsehen, der holt Statistiken raus, die nicht stimmen, hetzt gegen Ausländer und das ist ein Polizeigewerkschaftsvorsitzender? Nein, das ist ein Nazi. Ganz einfach. Und wie gesagt, ich habe mich gerade einfach nur gefreut, dass es einer da sich noch gemeldet hatte und dass es dem auch gut geht. Und zudem in Los Angeles, er schläft in Etappen sozusagen. Also nachts schläft seine Frau und seine Kinder und tagsüber schläft er. Bewaffnet. Amerika, das Land der unbegrenzten Waffenmöglichkeiten. Ja. Kannst alles an Waffen haben, es ist scheißegal. Er hat seine Waffen registrieren lassen. Er schläft mit 2 Pumpguns und einer M16 und einer Menge Munition. Also, ich möchte nicht wissen, was er noch um sich rum hat. Danach habe ich gesagt, lass es sein, ich will es nicht wissen. Ich will hoffen, er wird nicht gekascht und ihm passiert auch nichts. Ich hoffe es einfach, weil ich kenne ihn jetzt einfach viel zu lange und das, was da hinten abläuft, darf nicht sein. Und wenn ein paar Unwissende dabei sind, das, was da hinten gerade passiert, das kann hier durchweg auch passieren. Das ist keine... Es ist nicht übertrieben und gar nichts. Das kann hier wirklich passieren. Von daher immer schön aufpassen. So, und jetzt machen wir hier mal weiter. Genug von dem trüben Scheiß. So, jetzt haben wir hier Fool Me Twice. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was das ist. 5 Minuten, 4K-Auflösung. Auch wenn das hier kein 4K ist, das ist, sieht aus wie bei Classic. Also von daher, naja, schauen wir mal, ne? Entschuldigung. Ich versuche nicht mehr zu lesen. Es tut mir leid. Oh, ich glaube, den habe ich auch schon mal gesehen, aber es ist lange her. Weil ich gucke ja nicht nur mit euch Fanfilme. Nee.
Garcia to Calistoga. Garcia to Calistoga. Come in. Garcia to Calistoga, do you read me?
Ich würde sagen, Akku nicht aufgeladen. Oh, an den Steinen wurden einige Folgen aus Classic gedreht. Und da bei den Felsen. Die Schlacht gegen den Gorn zum Beispiel.
Calistoga? Calistoga, come in. Calistoga? Anyone? First officer's log, stardate 53124.1. Was on a scouting mission to Vasquez 3 when transporter malfunctioned and was beamed to an unknown planet, and I've lost all communication with my ship. Terrain is rocky and hostile. Thus far, no signs of humanoid or intelligent life. Calistoga, come in. You read me. Mayday, Mayday. This is First Officer Garcia with the Federation USS Calistoga. I'm on a peaceful mission, and I've lost contact with my ship. I'm currently under attack. Mayday, Mayday, anybody, please. I repeat, Federation USS Calistoga, First Officer Desmond Garcia. Mayday, Mayday. This is First Officer Garcia with the Federation USS Calistoga. Mayday. What the hell is this? What? I'm First Officer Desmond Garcia. Who is this? Okay, well, that's weird. I'm gonna come out now, don't shoot. Please don't shoot. Hello.
Ich korrigiere mich, den habe ich noch nicht gesehen. War aber interessant. Das war echt interessant. So, jetzt muss ich mal eben gucken, was das hier ist. Oh Gott, 2 Minuten nur. Ja, okay, das ist auch wieder noch Raumschiff-Action, den können wir vergessen. Also dann gucken wir dann hinterher mal, das ist kein Thema. Star Trek Morningstar. Joint Action. What the fuck? Fängt direkt an hier. Halleluja. Star Trek Fan Audio Series. Star Trek Morningstar. Eine Audio-Series ist das? Okay. Okay. Schauen wir mal. Star Trek Morningstar. Joint Action.
First Officer's Log, stardate 25100714.11. We're responding to a distress signal from an ore freighter that's under attack by Orions. Captain Mineo is on ESD, coordinating with command following our return from the Delta Quadrant and the fallout of the Iconium War. So, I've been left in command.
We're coming up on the coordinates now, sir.
Red alert. Full scan.
Hostile ships ahead, sir.
status of the freighter?
Shields are failing. We have a transmission coming through. Audio only.
This is Captain Danson of the freighter SS Butler. We are taking fire. Request immediate assistance.
Helm, tactical. Attack pattern Gamma. Full speed.
Sir, another starship just warped in. They're hailing.
This is Captain Gabriel Carver of the Federation Starship Venture, here to render assistance.
Commander Michael Hunter. USS Carter. Got us some Orion still doing pirate runs.
So I see. Heard them our way. We'll have them disabled sharpish.
Sounds like a plan, Captain.
Oh, aber ganz beschissen gerendert. Habt ihr gesehen? Mitten durchs Schiff durchgeschossen. Ah, da hat aber beim Bau nicht ganz aufgepasst. Die Bewegungen sind eh ein bisschen holperig. Ein bisschen Live-Action da drin und ansonsten auch wieder nur Schiffsgeballer und so. Naja.
They did it, sir. Hostiles disabled.
Good work. How about the freighter? Let's see if we can lend a hand.
Hostiles disabled, Captain.
Understood. Helm? Put us on Overwatch. I want Carter covered while she works. Dispatch the Thunderbird to assist.
First Officer's Log. Supplemental. The freighter has been successfully towed to Starbase 39 Sierra, and we are now back at Earth space dock getting some well-deserved R&R.
Commander Hunter.
Captain Carver.
As you were. Good work with that freighter.
Thank you, Captain. Not my cleanest engagement, by a long shot.
Not mine either, come to think of it. But any action where you save lives and stop pirates has to be worth something.
Fair enough. Venture's one of the last Odysseys, isn't she?
That's right. It's all Yorktowns and Endeavours from here on out.
You've been keeping an eye on the Morningstar?
I don't think I have. That's the one with the Odyssey's profile and tactical outfitting and the Sojourner engine section and ops output, right?
Yep. Plus a host of other tactical systems. They've commissioned a batch of 3 to test out mixing and matching of different systems. I've actually been keeping my eye on the production of the Morningstar for some time. Actually, no, since it started, actually. There are 2 particular systems on that ship that caught my eye, straight from the engineering core. brand new experimental devices, never meant to.
Also ich habe noch zu üben mit meinen YouTube-Videos mit der Musik, aber das hier ist ja wohl gerade, mir hat jetzt gerade die Ohren weggeblasen. Meine Fresse. Ja, ganz interessant, aber würde ich jetzt nicht unbedingt als geilen Film hier sagen. Weder die Schlachtszenen noch sonst irgendwas. Nehmt's mir nicht übel, aber das ist so eine Sache, die brauche ich nicht. Und ja, ich habe dann Short offen. Riders of a Lost Ark. Naja. Ich mache jetzt mal ein paar auf, dann brauchen wir nicht mehr zu machen. Dann sage ich euch einfach nur, was wir machen. Ne? Oder schauen. Na, geh doch hoch. Ne? Haben wir den auch? Hands of Fate. Ja, so ein bisschen. Komm, machen wir alles von Portchimp geht schon mal auf. Das könnte heute ein sehr langer Abend werden. Oh, hier Lego Star Trek. Okay. Gott im Himmel. So, wie gesagt, jetzt haben wir erstmal Riders of a Lost Track. Indiana Jones Fanfilm, Schrägstrich Star Trek Fan. Beneath the bones. Come and see.
Indy, I found something. Let's see. These fossils are millions of years old. This doesn't belong here. Do you recognize the symbol from any other civilization?
No, I don't. But I know someone who might.
Can he keep it quiet?
Yes, he owes me. He'll keep it quiet.
I know how this goes. Digging up dinosaur bones. Somebody finds out we discovered something that has no earthly reason to be here. They'll start asking questions.
You worry too much, Indy.
An artifact like this buried here is no accident.
I wonder where it may take us.
An interesting story, but this doesn't belong here. So where did it come from?
All good questions, Indy.
Hopefully your man is just the expert for the job. I'm going to check it out. See what else you can find.
You got it, Indy.
That mass doesn't match how I feel. It's quite heavy.
If the mass doesn't match the weight, what does that say about the material?
I don't see anything quite like this on the periodic table. Watch this. Magnetic. This is very interesting.
Interesting.
Where did you find this?
Me and Sala dug it up in the desert. It was right next to some dinosaur bones.
You joking with me?
If I was joking, you'd know it.
You say you found this? With the dinosaur bone?
Trust me.
You kidding at this point. We didn't have this 65 years ago. Come on now.
I'm not kidding. We were on an archaeological dig, dinosaur bones, and that was mixed in with them.
I can't believe this.
Is that electronic?
You kidding me?
We don't even have stuff like that now.
This is interesting.
So there's only a couple possibilities here. Either somebody put it there, or it was there to begin with. All right, Professor. What do you think?
Be careful what you tell about this. Someone might want to get it from you. Oh, you! You go to sleep now. Always a pleasure doing business with you.
Clever friend.
We take care for you.
No, I have faith in the human race.
My pleasure.
Your Egyptian friend didn't just find this. He found a human skeleton and dinosaur bones. But the interesting thing, they were both dated 65 million years ago. What does that tell us? What does that tell us? 65 million years old! This little beauty. What does that tell us? Well, well, what a predicament.
We've been visited from the future?
Exactly. We have been visited by men from the future. And they have left us viable technology. No, I have faith in the human race. I believe we will get there eventually, as evidenced by this little item.
Right?
Exactly. But the mere fact that we possess it now means we can get there soon.
You're gonna explain it.
What's that?
How are you going to convince people when they see a technology that has no reason existing now?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Oh, we have ways. Mass media, popular culture, moving pictures, funny pages. They will be ready for it. All thanks to you. Who's that pilot? The one that writes the space stories. What's his name?
Roddenberry.
That's the one. That's the one. People like that will distract the public. They will be so used to these ideas that once it becomes a reality, they won't even notice it. We're a very dependable asset, Dr. Jones. By all means, keep sticking that nose in all the wrong places. We will always be there to benefit.
Thanks. Is this the end of our professional relationship?
It's entirely up to you.
Der hat wehgetan.
Interesting.
It's excessive.
Clever friend you are.
I hope I don't see you again.
We'll see.
Dos Vidania.
I had it in my hands, and your friend sold us out. Whatever kind of money he made off of this, I hope it was worth it.
I assure you, Indy, he is no more a friend of mine.
Well, now that the device is in the possession of the United States government, who knows what they're going to do with it? It comes from hundreds of years in the future. You always said how much you wanted to see where it'll take us.
I do. The undiscovered country.
What?
The future, Indy. The true final frontier.
Maybe if we're lucky, we'll live to see it. Whatever form it takes.
And we return to our program, Astounding Tales of Science Fantasy. Our story tonight features the intrepid crew of our bold and adventurous space vessel. They will travel deep into unknown galaxies, meeting life forms from worlds beyond imagination. What will happen when they encounter unknown
We shall
life
send to the moon a giant rocket made of new metal alloys, some of which have not yet been invented, on an untried
We've grown used to the idea of
unknown
space,
celestial
and
body
perhaps we
and
forget
one of
that
the great
we've only
national
just begun. We're still pioneers.
Today I announce a new plan to explore space and extend a human presence across our
Last
solar
month we
system.
launched a new spacecraft as part of a re-energized space program that
Today I
will send
want to
American
update you
astronauts
on the
to
next
Mars.
stage of this momentous initiative, warp speed. That means big and it means fast.
Easily when confronted with crisis. No, we endure, we overcome, and we always, always, always move forward.
To boldly go where no man has gone.
The human adventure has just begun. Das sind noch andere Teile. Herr der Ringe. Und noch ein bisschen was anderes. Ist sehr lustig, kann man sich gut angucken. Die sind gar nicht schlecht. Kann ich auch empfehlen. Dass man hier am Ende verschiedene Reden gehört hat zum Weltraumfahrt. Und leider auch Donald Trumps Rede zur Space Force und hast du nicht gesehen. Er will mit Warp Speed fliegen. Er hat die NASA in seiner ersten Amtszeit so zusammengestrichen mit dem Geld, dass die sich bis heute nicht davon erholt haben. Also von daher, bis der Mann mit Warp Speed gondelt, ist er hoffentlich tot. Man wünscht keinem Menschen den Tod an den Hals. Er ist einer der wenigen, den ich es tue. Und von daher... Ja. Ich brauche diesen kleinen Penner da in den USA nicht. Wie hat's mein Freund am Telefon gestern ausgedrückt? Er hat das schöne englische Wort Douchebag benutzt. Googelt selber, was es heißt. Er hat gesagt, dieses Douchebag da im Weißen Haus ist einfach nur nichts nutzt. Der kann nichts, der hat noch nie was gekonnt. Und der war auch nie ein Milliardär oder Millionär. Also der lebt sein Leben lang nur von Pump. Dem gehören nicht mal seine Golfclubs. Da steht sein Name dran, ja. Aber mehr auch nicht. Der hat nichts. Das Einzige, was der hat, ist sein Namen und seine Arroganz. Ich möchte nur gerne wissen, wie viele Leute der braucht, um sich orange anzumalen. Ne? Das ist, egal. Machen wir weiter hier. Das rege ich mich nur wieder auf. Ich habe mich gestern Abend noch mehr als genug aufgeregt. Nein, du spielst noch nicht ab. Sind hier Menschen drin? Ja, hier sind Menschen drin. Das ist schön. Ich mag Menschen. Zumindest in Fanfilmen. So, The Black Mountain, Star Trek Deimos oder Deimos, keine Ahnung. What's Fourth Glory? Wir wollen nicht die vierte Wand durchbrechen, das mag Deadpool ewig. Die vierte Wand ist einmal in die Realität, in unserer Realität. Deswegen unterhält sich Deadpool mit dem Publikum. Ich spreche mal ein bisschen aus dem Nähkästchen, während wir das hier sehen. Ich versuche seit Jahren das Kennzeichen NX1 zu kriegen bei mir hier in der Region. Und die Klinge. Ich hätte es so gerne als Star Trek-Fan, das wäre so geil.
Is there life after death? This is the question that has plagued all species, all life, since time immemorial. Yet it is a question that, for all the advances made in our technology, we still have no definitive answer to. Yet there is one persistent rumour that continues to fly, a whisper that haunts the corridors of Starfleet vessels, starting in the 2370s and continuing right the way into the present day. For this FleetCom retrospective, we are diving into the mystery of the Black Mountain. The Black Mountain as a rumour began gaining traction at some point in the 2370s, although in actual fact the word had spread long before then. In 2382, Captain Jackson Carver of the Starship Resolution spoke with FleetCom about the rumours. Carver, being a survivor of Wolf 359, had experienced many near-death moments.
You really want to know about the Black Mountain?
Yes, in your own words.
Fine. I was a CPO aboard the Hood. You probably heard the stories. The only ship to survive Wolf 359. Bullshit, a lot of it. Nothing survived 359. We endured 359. Some of us came out the other side. Loads of others, though. They got to see that Black Mountain. I was lucky, if that's the word. I was fit enough that when Endeavour and the rest showed up and started searching for survivors, they had me helping. I'm a security man by trade, but I had field medic training, so they threw me into triage. Officers and crewmen and civilians were dead or wounded. Many of them had been brought back from the brink, or had to be kept from going over. That's when they started saying that they'd seen them Black Mountain. The way they tell it, it was some sort of spiritual battleground.
No.
Place where you had to face your own personal challenges.
Yeah.
Sounded like horse the first time I heard it. But then I heard it again. And again. Too many people were saying the same things. There was too much consistency. I went into Wolf 359 an atheist, would you believe? But after that... You ever heard the old Earth saying, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? Load of shit. But... Wolf 359 was my foxhole. A lot of people's foxhole. Anyways, enough about the f***ing mountain.
Starfleet has never been an organization known for ignoring mysteries, but the stories of the Black Mountain did not come to Command's attention until after the Dominion War. It is unclear which officer in charge of collating reports first created the Black Mountain file. It is, however, now a matter of public record that the file led to a discreet scientific inquiry within Starfleet as to the veracity of the Black Mountain. This led to several ships and captains being told to monitor their crews' reports for references to the mountain.
The Black Mountain? I've never encountered it. Personally, I don't want to. Starfleet gives some orders, some missions. They might come across as strange. Being asked to keep an eye out for evidence of the afterlife is certainly among the strangest.
In 2380, Captain Rion Hart of the Deimos was among those tasked with new exploratory missions. The Luna-class Deimos was one of many ships whose combined patrol and exploratory missions brought them into daily danger. That made them the perfect captain to assign the task of gathering data about the Black Mountain.
The afterlife is not a prospect I enjoy thinking about. You'd have to ask my chief medical officer the details of individual cases. All I can tell you is that we did find commonalities. We made notes. There wasn't much more to it than that.
Any mission requiring data gathering of near-death experiences is likely to be a difficult one. On a personal note, as Captain Hart's first officer during this time, it should be noted that a certain level of disdain for this particular mission pervaded the notion of exploring the idea of the afterlife.
Space is confusing enough without thinking about the afterlife. Anomalies, hostile aliens, space monsters. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say there is no afterlife. I don't have those answers. But I don't think a starship, a Starfleet crew, or anyone living for that matter, is going to find those answers. In a way, I almost wouldn't want them to. There should always be a little mystery in our lives. And the mystery is what keeps us out here.
In the subsequent 30 years, no one has found those answers, although many officers have kept their eye on the various reports that have come in.
The Black Mountain. I've heard of it. My father left a couple of notes in his logs, and obviously you hear stories. Nothing I've ever given serious credence to. Not to disparage the stories, mind you. There's enough out there that I could take it seriously enough. If there's one thing you learn after all the stuff a Starfleet captain sees, it's that anything's possible. It's a dangerous business, going out your door. You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to.
I've heard the legend. Some spiritual background about how to fight against some sort of spiritual remnant of your dad or something. I think I remember. Yeah, no, I remember hearing the rumors that were going around on the old California class ships. Yeah. My crew often talked about it. That being my old crew from the Carter, not the crew here. I never encountered it myself though. Sorry. But between you and me, I'm not complaining. The near-death experiences, they're not something I relish.
The legend of the Black Mountain is one of many such legends. Space is, after all, vast. As Captain Hart pointed out, it is likely that, even if there are answers to be found, it will not be a starship or Starfleet crew that find them. Still, it is equally likely that if anyone can find those answers, it will be the brave crew of a Starfleet vessel, somewhere, somehow. Only time will tell. In the meantime, as Captain Hart observed, the mystery is what keeps us out there. This has been a FleetCom retrospective. As ever, our thanks go to the Admiralty, to FleetCom Central and Memory Alpha for allowing us access to their interviews with Captains Jackson Carver and Rion Hart, as well as to Captain Gabriel Carver and Michael Hunter for their more recent interviews.
Schwarze wird nach links rübergekommen. Ja. Geschichtlich gesehen nicht mal schlecht. Ist nicht unbedingt meins mit dem Greenscreen da und so, aber kann man machen. So, was haben wir jetzt hier? Going Bananas. Ja, nee, ist klar. Warum klingt das so rassistisch? Ah, wir sind im Classic-Bereich. Ja, das läuft doch. 5 Minuten. Die Dinger werden immer kürzer. Mittlerweile sind wir, glaube ich, bei TikTok-Länge fast angekommen. Braucht man sowas? Ich glaube nicht. Ich warte noch darauf, dass wirklich einer mal so einen kompletten Fanfilm in den TikTok packt. Nach Wissenschaftler an der technischen Station. Ein Ingenieur, der vorbeikommt, kriegt doch einen Krampf.
So, Lieutenant Dina, would you like a rematch at 3D chess in 5 minutes?
Well, if you'd like to lose again, I'm there.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, I'll see you later.
3D chess. Erleben wir jetzt hier den ersten Star Trek Strip? Nein, nicht auf YouTube. Wobei, wäre glaube ich auch nicht der erste. Consular Troy und ihre Mutter waren ja auch. Naja, reden wir nicht drüber. Die waren auf jeden Fall auch nicht unbedingt sehr bekleidet.
Bridge, this is Lieutenant Dina. Is there a problem with the lights? The lights in my quarters keep flickering. Bridge, do you copy? Engineering, do you copy?
Reaktion wie bei einer Katze und einer, okay.
She's never gonna forgive me for this.
I bet you win this chess match.
Ja. Wenn ich mich jetzt erst wieder bewege, wenn ich es verstanden habe, ich glaube, dann sitzen wir im nächsten Jahrhundert noch hier. Also, vergessen wir das. Ich sag mal, netter Versuch. Punkt. Also, mir soll jetzt wieder. Also, das ist einfach nur. Boah, Alter. Also, nein. Definitiv nein. Das Ding hatte ja gar nichts. Das ist. Wir hatten eine schöne Optik und das war's. Also, naja, Scheiße, ey. Warum macht man so eine Scheiße? Ja, und dann nehmen wir lieber Potemkin, 20 Minuten, hier Star Trek Action ohne Ende. Da bin ich nicht dabei.
Captain's Log, Stardate 00925.3.
Okay, die nutzen
Commander
auch mal
Phil
Greenscreen.
Duffy and Command Trainee Lieutenant Santa Mora are on an away mission to the L-class planet Jotun 3 after our sensors picked up an anomaly that Duffy took a personal interest in.
Nur mal so als Beispiel, hier hat man einen Greenscreen, der von vorne bis hinten scharf ist. Man erkennt, dass das Bäume sind. Ja, ganz hinten, die sind vielleicht unscharf, ist okay. Aber ganz ehrlich, das ist Greenscreen. Nicht das, was andere einem verkaufen wollen.
Who are they?
Lieutenant Mora, what are you talking about?
Duffy, you about finished with your little witch hunt?
Aye, aye, Captain. Just want to finish finding the source of that Zeta band radiation.
Getting some slight fluctuations from the surface of the planet, Captain. Going to try to make some adjustments to maintain orbit.
Thank you, Deacon. Duffy, I understand getting our command trainees a field experience, but we are running out of time.
Little witch hunt? Little witch hunt? Little witch hunt?
Must be some latent radiation.
Are we safe? We didn't bring any safety equipment or anything.
Perfectly safe. Lesson number 1. Always trust your science officer. I did a complete scan of Jotun 3, and while it's Class L, I didn't pick up any inherent dangers, atmospheric or otherwise. Just that very concentrated source of Zeta band radiation. It's remarkable to see that type of radiation in such a quantity on a planet like this.
Have you been on many away missions, sir? I would think as Chief Science Officer, you'd need to delegate many of those duties.
Oh, they let me stretch my legs every once in a while. Which brings me to lesson number 2. A command trainee like yourself needs to experience what the crew experiences, from the Chief Science Officer down to the newest recruit. Makes you that much more cautious when it comes to making judgment calls. Although an uninhabited planet like this is hardly cause for concern.
A planet that's Class L, right? If that's true, then who are they?
Sir, we found what appears to be 3 life forms, despite our previous scans turning up negative.
Little witch hunt? Little witch hunt?
Commander, the Zeta band radiation is increasing exponentially.
Commander.
Heads afloat.
All must be ordered.
Oh no. Zakara, I need an emergency transport now. 2 to beam. A little young.
Duffy, something was picked up and eliminated by the bioscan and...
What a blast from my past.
Identify yourself.
Lieutenant Santa Mora, sir?
Drogo, this is certainly Lieutenant Mora. The scanners confirm it.
Appearances aside, where have you two been? You were supposed to report back immediately. We've been having some trouble maintaining close orbit.
What do you mean? We were only down there for a few hours.
Duffy. Phil. It's been 5 days.
Well, Mora, I can't see anything inherently wrong with you. You're in perfect health for a 120-year-old.
I just don't understand.
She's right. It doesn't make any sense. According to the ship's chronometer, we were down on the planet's surface for days. Although, for us, it only felt like hours. And then this.
Duffy, it had to be those 3 figures that we saw, right?
What figures?
There were 3 figures shrouded. 2 of them made some hand movement towards us, and this happened.
How did you get in here?
Duffy, are you sure you're feeling all right?
Yes. Yes, of course. Why do you ask?
Bridge to Commander Duffy.
Duffy here.
Bill, I need to see you on the bridge. Now. Bring Dr. Patrick with you.
We're on the way.
Also die Dame nur älter geschminkt haben, finde ich geil.
I will have you executed!
Coalition, come in coalition. Coalition, come in coalition. Take it. What's got into here? Take it.
Captain Stone, Tim, you're the captain.
How did you get in here?
He has said that before, sister. Interesting, isn't it?
Yes, sister. Interesting indeed. But will they still be interesting when we are done with them?
Who are you? What have you done?
He saw us below, yet he doesn't remember.
That is your doing, sister. But will he get free?
So you're saying that we all know each other and that I'm captain of the Demos?
What was I saying? I was just...
Phil, something clearly is happening to the crew. Well, some of the crew anyway. Dakin seems to have regressed to his planet's pre-Great Awakening culture. I can't get a word from Tathan, and suddenly half the ship is populated by children or geriatrics. And there's this lack of knowledge. Some of the crew don't even know that they're in a federation or that the federation exists at all.
There were 3 figures, humanoid, but they didn't register as life forms on our initial scans. But they spoke. And they're here, on this ship, right now.
You've told us that multiple times, Duffy. Only the crew is showing up on the scanners, if they're not all the right age.
Or rank, apparently.
And we have not been able to track down your 3 witches!
This can't be happening.
Oh, you don't like that ending, not sister?
Don't answer me, Phil. There's got to be a trick.
Why are you doing this? What's the point?
Time can be rather telling, not sister. Pull a thread, and the entire design unravels. But what is not seen can fill us so. Makes us stronger. Delicious.
Is this somehow feeding you? The temporal energy?
Lost tomorrows, lost befores.
And now lost.
And we're about 3 hours from this L-class planet Mr. Duffy has been so interested in. What was it again, Phil? Zeta band radiation and quantum level fluctuations?
Are you okay, Phil? You look like you've seen a ghost.
It's all mixed up.
Mixed up?
Yeah, I'm here. And then I'm there. And you were dead. And then these 3 figures appear out of nowhere. We can't go to Jotun 3.
What's the matter, Phil? Aren't you ready for your little witch hunt? 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 Little witch hunt?
Witches? He hurts us, sister, with words and more.
Too many possible timelines stretch out before us.
This will be our undoing, our unraveling, unless we cut them short. Small lives looping forever.
No, please don't.
The not sister speaks.
You feed on temporal energy, right? The possible timelines, the tomorrows, and the befores, and everything in between. But look at you.
What of it?
If we trim and cut, loop and tie, all will be order.
All will not be order. We never should have come here. We didn't know. You didn't register as life forms on our initial scans. We thought the planet was empty, but You can't cut the lives of 185 crew short. I know you're in pain. But you need to take us back to before we met you, before any of this happened. And we could just walk away.
A trip to the past.
Again?
And you'll be free.
Eine Zeitreise ganz ohne DeLorean.
You saw them too.
Lieutenant, I believe you've experienced more than your fair share of what a crew member would experience on any away mission, and more. Which brings me to lesson number 3. Never blindly trust your science officer.
I'm not sure what I trust anymore. Was any of that real?
It was a warning, a promise that some loose threads are better left alone. Captain?
Harper here.
2 to beam up, Captain.
Finish your little witch hunt?
You can say that again, but please don't. Sir.
Captain's log supplemental. According to Commander Duffy, these 3 beings only he and Mora seem to remember feed on the temporal energy of conscious beings. And while their alleged time on the Deimos may have started as a feast, the number of crew and their respective temporal energies quickly became too much for the creatures. Following this strange experience in orbit around Jotun 3, we contacted Starfleet to update existing records pertaining to the current classification of the planet. They said the update would take no time at all.
Wir machen mal einen Sprung.
Excuse me, Captain.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Pardon my interruption.
Oh, nothing important. Just another report for Admiral Snow. What can I do for you?
It's about our most recent mission to Jotun 3.
Go ahead.
As you know, I'm Argelian, and that means I'm more susceptible to things that we might collectively refer to as not normal.
Are you referring to your incapacitation on Epsilon Lyrae 4 or Minoka? I know both were rather difficult for you.
It's about our most recent excursion to Jotun 3. I've been plagued by nightmares.
Nightmares? Not like the visions you had about the Minokan princess, I hope.
No, sir. Nothing like that.
So, what is so bothersome about these nightmares of yours, Dakin? So bothersome that you've brought them to me.
I was on the starship Deimos and I killed you, sir.
Oh, you're serious? Were you planning to take over my ship, Dakin?
Well, yes, sir.
Dakin, now if you were home, safe, on Argelius too, you'd never give a second thought to these nocturnal wanderings of the mind. But out here, in the vastness of space, his quietness can grow.
Captain, I just feel like I'm not meant to be out here.
I think your experiences with the Minokan royalty would emphatically show that you were not only meant to be out here, you were needed out here. You literally changed the tragic history of a whole world, saved an entire family, and brought peace and tranquility to that planet. That has got to mean something. It does to me, and it should to you.
Captain, I killed you up there in orbit above Jotun 3.
Ah, but you didn't. You're here, and I'm here, and we're here having this conversation right now. These things are going to happen out here in space. That's just how it is. You can't let it bother you. You're just going to have to get used to it.
And if I can't?
Well, give it some time. A few weeks at least. If you still can't get over it, then come see me and I will personally see to it that you get back to Argelius too. Hell, we'll even get you there at Warbase. That's a promise. Dakin, you are a valued member of this crew. Remember that. If you find your destiny lies elsewhere, then so be it. Just let me know.
Thank you, sir. You've given me a lot to think about.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, sir. Nothing at this time.
Dismissed.
Dismissed. Netter Cut. Schöne Szene, die sie da gemacht haben. Sehr nette Szene, die sie da gebaut haben, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen.
Captain's Log.
Nee, noch nicht Captain's Log. Lasst uns doch erstmal alles einstellen. Ne? Dann können wir auch über das Captain's Log reden. Das ist jetzt 8 Minuten.
Stardate 00925.7. The Marie Curie has arrived at Draken 2 for a conference to discuss the settlement of the newly discovered class M planetoid PXC-95, which is in Draken's territory. I have requested Commander Samantha Jackson to join the conference as our representative to the proceedings on the need for adequate medical facilities in any colony world. Now that she's nearing graduation from the Starfleet medical training, I think it will prove beneficial to her education. We'll be leaving orbit soon to pick up the colony's advanced team. We should be back before the conference ends, probably tomorrow.
Sounds good, Captain. Be careful. We're being told that Danaka, a planet from the neighboring system, is contesting the new colony's charter. They're threatening anyone involved. That includes the Marie Curie.
We're taking all necessary precautions, Commander. Don't worry.
I'm a security officer, Captain. It's my job to worry.
Today, you're a med student. Let's worry about that. Speaking of which, how's the briefing going?
There's a lot of information being shared, but so far the presentations have made me drowsy. We're on recess. I was thinking about heading back to my room for a nap.
Now that you're on break, why don't you take a walk, get the adrenaline pumping, and that will make you more alert at the next session.
Thanks, Captain. Safe travels.
We'll be back before you know it, Jack. Marie Curie, out.
Out of the way. I'm a doctor.
So am I.
Make way. I'm a medic.
She's not a doctor.
She's Starfleet security.
She's dead. Commander Jackson at conference security. Medical emergency on... What floor are we on?
Atrium level.
Atrium level. One of the conference delegates is down. Send the security team and medical team as soon as possible.
Conference security, we're on our way.
Anyone see what happened?
2 humans attacked her, and they ran off with the ambassador.
Does anyone know which one?
Not sure. The victims shouted, "Run, Ambassador," when they were attacked. It happened so fast.
Clear the way. Drake, security, which one of you is Commander Jackson?
That would be me.
I thought you said you were a doctor.
Medic.
She's no doctor. There's a difference.
Depends on who you ask.
Really?
Depends on who you ask.
Combat medic.
Dual specialties. I assume you're going to want some answers.
Clear the room, everybody.
Alter, ich hab gedacht, Montgomery Scott läuft da rum, ey.
I'm in the wrong bloody conference room.
Alter, die haben eine Classic-Teil aufgegriffen.
Ambassador's been abducted. I'm guessing this is their aid. We need to lock down the conference. No one in or out.
This is Delegate Hayes. I recognize her from the security conference briefing. She works for Drake to Security Office. We need eyes on Ambassador Trella immediately.
At once.
Can I help in any way?
I wouldn't say no to an extra set of eyes. This conference center is huge. Just make sure your phaser's set on stun.
Who brings a phaser to a medical conference? I'll be alright.
Just call us if you need anything.
Personal log, supplemental. 20 minutes in and I'm no closer to finding the ambassador. The search continues. Then, I got lucky. The only description we have of the kidnappers is 2 humans. I saw the security packet and I think that might be the ambassador. Commander Jackson, security. I found them. Room 310, 3rd floor.
We're 2 minutes out. Hold your position.
No time. I'm going in.
Boss will be here soon.
Conference medic? I'm here responding to a medical emergency.
There's no medical emergency here.
Don't move.
Drop your weapon.
I'm unarmed. Like I said, I'm a doctor. Responding to a medical emergency. And just make sure the ambassador's okay. Ambassador? You good? Ambassador, are you okay?
Oh, thank the great bird.
Commander Jackson to conference security. I have the 2 kidnappers in the ambassador safe.
Great news, Commander. We're on our way. Good job.
You're not already? Uh-oh.
Commander?
In here, Drake. All clear.
Not as clear as you might hope.
Why, Drake?
You gotta understand, these people are gonna plunder this planet of all their resources. That's what they do. And once they do that, it's going to become a burden on neighboring worlds.
Don't tell me. You're from Danaka.
A couple of generations removed, but yes, I'm very protective of my homeland, Commander. I will do whatever it takes to halt their colonization efforts, including holding their beloved ambassador hostage.
I think you overestimate my value. I can't control the process. No matter what happens here, colonization is happening.
What the hell's going on?
Take him into custody.
Him?
He was in on the whole thing.
I can verify that. They kidnapped me.
Come on. Now I'm going to need you 2 to come down to the office and make a statement.
Of course.
Whatever you need.
You okay, Ambassador?
Shaken, but uninjured. Do you know what happened to Delegate Hayes? She tried to fight them off when they grabbed me.
I'm sorry, Ambassador. She didn't make it.
So much suffering. And for what? Thank you, Doctor.
Actually, I'm just a medic. Still going through medical school.
There's a difference?
Depends on who you ask. My ship will be back tomorrow, the Marie Curie. Would you like a tour?
I would love that. Thank you, Doctor.
Attention all delegates. The conference will resume in 5 minutes. All attendees, please return to the conference hall at this time.
Perfect timing. Looks like recess is over. Ready to get back to work?
Absolutely.
Ich glaube, das fällt da runter, wie verbringe ich meine Freizeit auf einer Konferenz am besten. Das ist auf jeden Fall schon ziemlich cool. Den kenne ich... Oh Gott. Den habe ich jetzt neulich schon mal gefunden und bin dann drüber eingeschlafen. Alter, jetzt will mich mein Browser aber auch ganz keksen, ne? Hast du das jetzt? Jetzt hat er's. Manchmal spielt die Technik. Odyssey Chaff
Captain's log, stardate 1704.8. We have been tasked with delivering a resupply of medicines, food, and spare parts to the new settlement on Samarium 4. Commander Tarek has notified me of an ion storm in the planned path.
Nur so nebenher, das sind Originalbilder aus der Klassikserie. Wie ihr da gerade seht.
Mr. Klein has plotted a new course.
Captain, I'm picking up some subspace disturbances ahead.
Adjust course, Mr. Klein. Hold steady.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mr. Klein!
Disturbances are growing exponentially, Captain. Plotting a new course. Captain, the disturbance is throwing the Enterprise through space. It is more powerful than our engines.
Full reverse, Klein. Warp 8.
It's tearing the Enterprise apart, Captain.
Our engines are being drained, Captain. Hold on as long as you can, Klein.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds.
Hier frage ich mich dann, ist das jetzt noch ein eigener Fanfilm, wenn man sowas mitverwendet? Oder auch nicht? Das ist jetzt die Frage, weil wie gesagt, das ist aus der Serie.
To seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Wenn man es genau nimmt und das Paramount melden würde, dann würde die Nummer wahrscheinlich sogar weggeclaimt. Und das ist dann der Punkt, wo man wirklich aufpassen muss. Star Trek hat die größte Regeldichte, was so eine Scheiße angeht. Und dann macht man sowas? Ich weiß nicht, ob das so eine gute Idee ist. Also beim besten Willen nicht.
Report!
The ship appears to be intact, Captain. But the star maps are all wrong. We appear to be somewhere on the outskirts of the Alpha Quadrant.
Our power has been nearly completely drained. We're on emergency power only. Command.
Receiving reports now, Captain. 5 injuries, no casualties. Engineer reports that the warp drives have completely shut down.
Lieutenant Tarek, scan the surrounding area. Try to find out how we got so far off course.
Scotty's calling from engineering, Captain.
Come in, Scotty.
It's the strangest thing, Captain. I've never seen anything like it. Our dilithium has been completely drained. We're running on fumes.
How long do we have on backup power?
Life support could stay on for no more than a week, and then we'd be dead in the water.
If you rerouted the power from the crew quarter life support, could we hang on longer?
Aye, Captain. We'll start on it now.
Do whatever you can to get the impulse engines back online. Jarvis out. Harris, evacuate the crew from their quarters. Send all non-essentials to the mess halls. Captain, we are within impulse distance from these systems, 2 of which contain Type F stars and 1 Class B. Scan the systems for dilithium. It may be our only chance. It appears that 2 systems contain traces of dilithium. Are either around the Class F stars? We may be able to survive on the surface of those planets. Yes, Captain. Thial 2. Passive scanners show atmospheric conditions are habitable, but active scanners are offline. Lifeform and energy signature readings are unavailable. Scotty, try to get the transporters up.
We've found a planet that just might have what we need.
Aye, Captain.
Klein, set a course for Teil 2. Full impulse.
The transporter drained a lot of our limited power, Captain. I'll have it working before nightfall, but we won't be much help until then. Scott, out.
Captain, I have a trace on some dilithium. This way.
Set phasers to stun, and keep them at the ready. Everyone stay close. We don't know much about this planet beyond its atmosphere. We're in uncharted territory.
Was habe ich verpasst? Nicht viel. Außer, dass einige Leute vielleicht ihren Autoschlüssel mitnehmen sollen. Oder sind damit nichts verloren?
Captain, the ground! It's moving!
It appears that the ground is made up of millions of particle-sized life forms.
You mean the entire ground's alive?
Oh no, not the ground. The life form on the ground is alive. The ground itself seems to be made of organic glow.
I don't like this, Captain. If Tarek is right, this life form is unlike anything we've seen elsewhere.
This planet is indeed fascinating. It seems that the differences in star and atmosphere have led to an entirely different evolutionary path for the creatures here.
I fail to consider how being on an unknown alien planet with unidentified entities and our survival at stake could be considered fascinating, Lieutenant.
The situation is not ideal, but the chances for new research are boundless. I'll set my tricorder to record as much about local life as I can.
Just do what you can, Tarek. But be sure to keep up the search for dilithium.
Of course, Captain. This way.
Captain, I hear something. Proceed with caution.
Ich bin leicht verstört.
Shut fire, Captain!
Captain, we do not even know what that creature is.
Hold your fire, but keep the phaser at the ready.
Captain, that creature's clearly in distress. We have to help it.
We shouldn't interfere if we can help it, Doctor. Remember, we are the aliens here.
It could give us valuable information about this planet.
Information? Captain, dang it! This isn't a nature documentary. We have to do something.
Incoming!
Captain, this object seems to be made of an alloy we have no record of. It is incredibly advanced.
You see, this isn't just some beast. It's intelligent.
If this creature truly is intelligent, we are bound by the Prime Directive not to interfere.
The Prime Directive, Tarek. This is a living creature. Even your cold, unsympathetic heart could realize it could help us find the dilithium.
Shoot the tentacles. I'll free the life form.
She's dead, Captain. It's almost like that creature had her in a trance. He's not breathing, Vic.
He's dead?
No, I don't think so. At least, no deader than he was to begin with. His biology isn't anything like I've seen for a life form of this intelligence. Carbon-based, sure, but no respiratory system, no digestive system, a crystalline energy distribution system. The brain appears to be evenly distributed throughout the body.
Is there anything you can do to help him?
Oh, hold on, he's stirring. I'm Dr. Harriet Putz, of the USS Enterprise. Who are you?
Our universal translators don't appear to be working. Could he not be as intelligent as we thought?
Certainly not. Watch. It's a storage device, a backpack of sorts, and it runs off a mode of dilithium.
Dilithium?
Not enough to be useful to us. However, logically, this implies the creature might know where to find more.
Diesen Schallschraubenzieher.
My God! I think he wants us to follow him.
Warum muss ich... Naja.
The longer we stay in here, the faster you guys seem to be healing. The creature's visible wounds are gone. He seems to have perked up quite a bit.
What do you make of it, Viz?
Wow, well, your cells aren't regenerating. They're literally being revived. The membranes are coalescing. I've never seen medicine like this before.
Lieutenant Tarek, it seems like our universal translators aren't working on this planet. Could you mind meld with him and attempt to communicate that we're looking for dilithium? Yes, Captain.
Interessante Idee, die Geschichte hier. Und der Klassiker mit dem toten Redshirt ist auch dabei. Also mehr Klassik kannst du schon gar nicht machen.
I can only sense basic emotion, as though our ways of thinking are entirely different. I don't sense any aggression, but I don't think he understands our search. Come in, Enterprise. What's your status?
We've got crew confined to engineering, the mess hall, and the deck. I'm still working on scraping together enough power to beam all of you back.
Do you have enough power to beam down another person?
Aye, Captain.
Send down Ensign Cynthia Harris.
The lass from Astral Anthropology?
Indeed, Mr. Scott. We've met a life form of sorts that may know how to get some dilithium, but we can't communicate with it.
I can beam her down, but it'll set us back a ways. I'm not sure I'll be able to have enough warp power to bring you all up before the night chill sets in.
We will make do, Mr. Scott. There's plenty of wood around here to build a fire for the night. And, Scotty, please inform Miss Cynthia Harris that her sister has died with great bravery in the line of duty. I am sorry for her loss, and that she does not have time to mourn.
Aye, Captain. Scott out.
In the meantime, Tarek, you and I will go find some wood to make a fire. We have some time, and since the tentacle creature is gone, we can provide an honorable burial for Miss Jean Harris. Fizz, stay with the creature until he is fully healed.
Captain's log, supplemental. The Enterprise's power is quickly depleting. We have found a native of this planet who possesses advanced technology and may be able to help us find dilithium, if only we were able to find some way to communicate.
One. 2. 3. 4. 1, 1, 2. Yes, good. Yes. 1 and 1, 2. 2, 2, 4. Very good, Tweel.
Did you say Tweel?
I named him Tweel, like some of the noises he makes. We're making incredible progress, Captain. Tweel seems to have a solid grasp on object permanence and math. His sounds don't mean anything to me. In fact, they don't seem to have any consistent meaning. But he understands some of our words. It seems to delight him, actually, that a single word has a single meaning.
Have you been able to communicate our goals?
Not yet, but give it some time.
Work on it a while longer, but then rest up. We've got a long trek ahead of us in the morning.
Vic, look up ahead. There's some raw dilithium on that outcropping.
Let's check it out. What? What is it? No, please.
Entschuldigung.
My God, it's one of those beasts. It seems to have some sort of telepathic offensive ability.
You 112, me 112, he 112.
Well, isn't that something? I believe he is telling us that beasts possess some intelligence.
How did Tweel know that it was this dream beast?
Tweel, how did you know he was 112? How did you see him? Captain, I don't think he understands.
Well, keep trying. and stay alert to any other bits of wisdom our friend has to offer us. But I'm gonna take back my phaser. Captain! What was that? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. Wait, you mean you know harm?
Nice going, Vic. You taught him a new concept.
1, 1, 2, yes. 2, 2, 4, no. 2, 2, 4, me, yes.
2, 2, 4, me, yes. 2, 2, 4, you, yes. 1, 1, 2, him, yes. 2, 2, 4, him, no.
Interesting. If I'm interpreting this correctly, these creatures have some semblance of intelligence, but not to the degree of us in Tweel. I believe you taught them nothing more than a new word, Captain.
Well, isn't that comforting?
Oh, good.
Captain, I'm sensing trace amounts of dilithium on the creatures. We should follow them. There's a very strong dilithium signature coming from inside that burrow. I recommend we proceed with caution.
Agreed. Tarek, you lead the way. Phasers at the ready.
My god, there it is! And it's already been refined!
Incredible. These creatures must have some sort of hive mind to be able to complete such a task without seeming intelligence.
It seems to be some sort of religious artifact, or perhaps a source of power for their civilization.
Captain, we're running out of time. This may be our only option. They have plenty here. Surely we could take some.
Doctor, we can in no way take it from here. They're intelligent life. The Prime Directive, as well as general moral purity, forbids it.
Captain, we need to get out of here. If we don't, we're not only dooming ourselves, but every sick man, woman, and child on Suraniis 4.
That is a sacrifice we must make, Doctor.
What are we supposed to do? Die on the surface of this planet trying to mine, refine, prepare dilithium? We don't even know if these creatures are intelligent enough to notice or care. It'd be like taking honey from bees.
Captain, I think they mean it this time. Agreed.
Okay. I admit, they might notice.
I agree with you, Fizz. The mission is of utmost importance. But these beings clearly possess intelligence. That we cannot overlook. We'll just have to find another source of dilithium.
Captain, the odds of us finding another source of dilithium before the Enterprise loses power is entirely unlikely.
I am well aware, Miss Tarak, but it is our only option.
112U.
Yes! Yes!
Take. Me take 112.
224 me.
Take! Oh, Tweel, how wonderful!
Well, look at that. He had what we needed all along.
Oh, Tweel! What can we do to thank you?
Me take, you take!
Captain, we cannot allow Federation technology to fall into the hands of a creature we have no treaties with.
Just mark it down to a cultural exchange, Tarek. Come in, Scotty.
Listening, Captain.
Beam up, Miss Tarak. I think you'll find we've found more than enough dilithium for the repairs.
Aye, Captain. That's excellent news.
Speaking of cultural exchange, Vic, that regeneration technology is mighty interesting. And if Tweel is as enchanted by the rest of our technology as he is our tricorders, there could be an awful lot more we could exchange.
Perhaps Tweel would be willing to come back with us to the Federation. Perhaps even in time his kind could join the Federation, warp technology or no. Me take you?
Me take you. 224 you. 224 me. 448 you me.
You me take no. 113 tweel 3.
Captain, I'm not sure of his reasoning, but I think he wants to stay.
Very well, though I doubt this is the last our species will see of each other. We have the chance at a very mutually beneficial relationship. What's our status, Mr. Scott?
Captain, she's power back to full. Ready for beam out?
Very well, Scotty. Beam us up.
This will be the basis of an excellent paper. An intelligent creature with thought patterns so alien that even the universal translators couldn't interpret. There's still one thing I can't understand, though.
And what's that, Miss Harris?
Twill seemed so happy to travel with us, and he clearly knew the value that we could provide each other. I just can't understand why he wouldn't join us.
Now that one I think I can solve. Think about what he said. 113, tweel 3. Under what circumstances does 1 and 1 equal 3? He's got a wife and kids. Well, well. I guess he wasn't so alien after all.
Die Story war ein bisschen irre und ja, aber okay. Hab da schon Schlimmeres gesehen. Ich habe da schon sehr viel Schlimmeres gesehen. War wenigstens einfallsreich. Das muss man denen auch mal lassen, ne? Also ist doch okay. Dann bauen wir den noch eben auf gesehen. Dann haben wir das nämlich auch hinter uns. Den habe ich schon umgebaut. Das könnte lustig werden. Lego Star Trek. Nachdem man in diesem Jahr wohl auch bei Lego dann ein paar Star Trek Modelle kriegen kann, wobei ich finde, die werden wahrscheinlich total überteuert sein und von innen die Farbseuche schlechthin haben. Das wäre das erste Mal, wenn was bei Lego nicht die Farbseuche hätte und mal günstig wäre. Und jeder, der jetzt meint, bei Blue Bricks wäre es teuer gewesen, hätte scheiße ausgesehen. Ja, sorry, geh dir mal die Augen eichen lassen. Ist nicht. So, mal gucken, ja, ein bisschen was an Schärfe einstellen. 1080p geht noch, dann nehmen wir 1080p. Dann nimmt man doch nicht. FPS-Flips. 11 Minuten. Ja, schauen wir mal, wie es wird, ne?
Computerlogbuch der USS Homeland. Sternzeit 22:34,57. Wir haben vor wenigen Tagen einen Hilferuf der Buran-Kolonie erhalten. Der Notruf klang dabei etwas ungewöhnlich, denn es soll auf Buran 3 angeblich spuken.
7,1 ist Medium Size.
Sieh dir das an, Sam. Man könnte meinen, es wäre gerade Frühling. Stattdessen geht eine 1000-jährige Eiszeit zu Ende.
Dem kann ich nur zustimmen. Dieser Ort wirkt wie an einem schönen Frühlingstag nach einem langen, kalten Winter.
Ah, Föderation. Da seid ihr ja. Ich habe schon sehnsüchtig auf euch gewartet.
Dann müssen Sie Mr. Lewis sein, nicht wahr?
Das ist korrekt. Ich bin Leiter dieser Kolonie.
Nun, dann möchten wir uns auch mal kurz vorstellen. Ich bin Captain Nick Daniels und das ist mein erster Offizier, Commander Samantha Snow.
Wir sind wirklich froh, dass Sie hier sind, Captain. Aufgrund der jüngsten Ereignisse gibt es bereits Überlegungen, die Kolonie wieder aufzulösen.
Ich muss zugeben, der Hilferuf klang zunächst etwas ungewöhnlich. Sind Ihre Kollegen wirklich von einem Dämon angegriffen worden?
In der Tat. Ich weiß, das klingt auf den ersten Blick mehr als lächerlich. Aber es war wirklich so. Es war ein grünes Wesen mit Klauen.
Aber der Planet wurde doch sicher gründlich überprüft. Wurde hier nichts Ungewöhnliches festgestellt?
Die Gründung einer Kolonie ist ein sehr kompliziertes Verfahren. Der Planet wurde eigentlich auf Herz und Nieren geprüft. Es kam nichts Ungewöhnliches zum Vorschein. Nun ja, bis halt zu diesem Vorfall.
Wann begannen die Angriffe genau?
In den ersten Wochen waren wir hier nur im Tal, um die Gebäude zu errichten. Vor circa einer Woche bewegten wir uns dann das erste Mal in Richtung der Berge. Und da kam es zu dem ersten Vorfall.
Gab es hier im Tal auch Angriffe?
Zum Glück bislang nicht, aber die Frage ist noch, wie lange. Ich möchte ehrlich sein. Die Kolonie steht kurz vor dem Aus. Die Menschen möchten hier nicht mehr bleiben.
So weit muss es hoffentlich nicht kommen. Wir werden uns mal die Gegend in den Bergen etwas genauer anschauen.
Ich bin Ihnen sehr dankbar, Captain. Passen Sie bitte auf sich auf.
Was glaubst du, Nick? Denkst du wirklich, dass wir hier auf irgendwelche grünen Männchen treffen?
Ich weiß nicht. Der Mann sah ziemlich verängstigt aus. Aber auf der anderen Seite will mein Verstand nicht akzeptieren, dass wir es hier mit irgendwelchen Wesen aus Albträumen zu tun haben.
Da wären wir. Hier soll angeblich der Angriff stattgefunden haben.
Der Tricorder kann keine eindeutigen Signale hinter diesen Felsen empfangen. Die Felsen müssen einen sehr hohen Erzanteil haben.
Nick, da hinten. Ein Klingone.
Oh Mann. Jetzt auch noch Klingonen? Was stimmt mit diesem Ort nicht?
Nick, ich weiß nicht, was ich sagen soll. Er ist tot.
Das ist eine absolute Katastrophe, Captain. Die Klingonen werden uns das Ganze als Kriegsakt anhängen.
Admiral, es ist unmöglich, dass der Klingone durch meine Hand gestorben ist. Der Phaser war auf Betäubung.
Das glaube ich Ihnen noch. Dennoch müssen wir den Klingonen diesen Vorfall melden. Auch wenn sie unsere Feinde sind, haben ihre Verstorbenen ein Recht auf eine ehrenvolle Beerdigung.
Nun, es wäre sicherlich logisch, die Meldung erst rauszugeben, wenn wir die Untersuchung abgeschlossen haben.
Also gut. Ich gebe Ihnen 6 Stunden. Danach müssen wir es dem Klingonischen Rat melden, ehe die selbst davon Wind bekommen.
Das ist zwar nicht viel, aber es muss reichen. Wir werden uns sofort an die Arbeit machen. Daniels Ende.
Wie sollen wir in 6 Stunden unsere Unschuld beweisen?
Dass der Phaser nicht die Todesursache war, sollte sich schnell nachweisen lassen.
Gut, Savok. Beginnen Sie sofort mit der Autopsie. Sam, du hilfst dem Doktor. Die Zeit drängt. Ich werde mich in der Zwischenzeit nochmals mit Lewis unterhalten. Vielleicht wurde der Klingone von den Kolonisten ebenfalls bemerkt.
Faszinierend. Das würde so einiges erklären.
Was ist denn so spannend, Doc?
Sehen Sie das denn nicht, Commander?
Ehrlich gesagt, sehe ich da gar nichts.
Exakt. Man sieht gar nichts. Keine Organe oder Knochen. Als wäre der ganze Körper nur eine Hülle.
Wollen Sie mir damit sagen, dass wir es hier mit gar keinem Klingonen zu tun hatten?
Korrekt. Ich fürchte, wir haben es hier nicht mal mit einem Lebewesen zu tun. Es könnte eine Art Androide sein.
Wow. Wollen Sie mir damit sagen, dass der Klingone in Wirklichkeit ein... Vorsicht!
Hast du das schon gehört? Ein Klingone soll auf der Krankenstation sein.
Keine Sorge, er soll tot sein.
Das mit dem Angriff auf Sie und Ihren ersten Offizier tut mir unendlich leid.
Sie erzählten uns von Dämonen. Den Teil mit den Klingonen haben Sie uns irgendwie unterschlagen.
Ich schwöre Ihnen, von den Klingonen wussten wir nichts. Ich fürchte, das bedeutet das endgültige Aus für die Kolonie.
Als würde Weihnachten und Ostern auf einen Tag fallen.
Ich verstehe nicht ganz, Captain.
Wir haben es hier mit 2 verschiedenen Bedrohungen zu tun. Und das noch zur selben Zeit.
Sie haben recht. Da fällt mir ein, es gab noch mehr Unregelmäßigkeiten. Die einen Arbeiter beschrieben das Wesen als kleines, wendiges, echsenartiges Wesen. Andere beschrieben das Wesen als riesiges Monster.
Und wir sehen einen Klingonen. Man könnte fast meinen, dass man immer seine größten Ängste sieht. Samantha, ich hoffe, du hast gute Nachrichten.
Leider nein. Wir wurden von dem Klingonen angegriffen. Nick, er ist geflohen.
Er ist was?
Es sind 400 Menschen auf diesem Raumschiff. Es wäre nur allzu logisch, dass irgendjemand den Androiden gesehen hat.
Wenn dieser Roboter wirklich die Fähigkeit hat, die Gestalt zu verändern, suchen wir die Nadel im Heuhaufen. Hier, Captain Daniels.
Nick, der Transporter wurde gerade verwendet. Unser flüchtiger Androide hat sich wieder auf den Planeten gebeamt.
Na, wenn es da nicht jemand sehr eilig hatte. Wir treffen uns im Transporterraum. Mal sehen, wohin unser Freund wollte. Stehen bleiben, Blechbüchse.
Mein Name ist Andro. Ich möchte Ihnen nichts tun, Captain. Ich benötige Ihre Hilfe.
Sie benötigen unsere Hilfe? Warum haben Sie uns dann angegriffen?
Meine Programmierung ist darauf ausgelegt, diesen Ort hier zu verteidigen. Überwiegend habe ich dies durch Täuschung erreicht. Den Zwischenfall auf Ihrem Schiff bedauere ich zutiefst.
Täuschung?
Mich verarschen.
Das würde erklären, warum niemand ernsthaft verletzt wurde.
Sinn macht.
Aber warum das ganze Theater? Hätten Sie nicht einfach nett darauf hinweisen können, dass dieser Ort eine Tabuzone ist?
Leider habe ich erst durch Ihre Schiffsdatenbank die menschliche Sprache erlernt. Ich möchte mich nochmals aufrichtig entschuldigen.
Sie haben gesagt, Sie brauchen unsere Hilfe. Bei was?
Das ist korrekt. Vor vielen Jahrtausenden kam es hier zu einer Eiszeit. Mein Erbauer ging daraufhin in den Kälteschlaf. Eigentlich sollte er aus diesem wieder aufwachen.
Aber genau das ist nicht passiert.
Leider ist es mir aufgrund meiner mangelnden Programmierung nicht möglich, ihn wieder aufzuwecken.
Nick, er ist tot.
Das ist korrekt. Können Sie ihn bitte wieder aufwecken?
Es tut mir leid, Andro. Aber der Tod ist unumkehrbar. Wir können dir hier nicht helfen.
Aber meine Programmierung ist darauf ausgelegt, ihm zu dienen. Ich muss meinem Auftrag gerecht werden.
Vielleicht ist es an der Zeit, eine neue Bestimmung zu finden.
Eine neue Bestimmung? Aber ich habe versagt. Wem sollte ich schon helfen?
Es ist nicht eure Schuld, Andro. Die Kältekapsel hatte eine Fehlfunktion. Ich glaube, ich habe da schon eine Idee für euch.
Vielen Dank nochmals für Ihre Hilfe, Captain. Machen Sie es gut.
Kein Problem, Mr. Lewis. Wir wünschen Ihnen viel Erfolg beim Aufbau der Kolonie. Daniels Ende.
Ich bin Ihnen allen auch zu Dank verpflichtet. Ohne Ihre Crew wäre ich ohne Aufgabe.
Ich bin mir sicher, dass Sie die Crew bereichern werden.
Faszinierend. Man dachte tatsächlich, hier einen Dämon zu finden. Eine typisch menschliche Reaktion, sich solche Schauermärchen auszudenken.
Und das von einer Vulkanierin? Sind es nicht immer Dämonen, die mit spitzen Ohren in Verbindung gebracht werden?
Ich glaube, es wäre logisch, nun wieder an die Arbeit zu gehen.
muss ganz ehrlich sagen, für einen Lego-Film war das gar nicht so scheiße. Komplett animiert. Der Hammer. Also da kann man mal eine Reaction drauf machen. Mal besten Willen. Das ist ja hammermäßig. Also jetzt bin ich neugierig. Lego-Fanfilms. What the fuck? Ja, ey, Alter, Billy. Also hier ist einiges dabei. Da kann man, glaube ich, mal reingucken. Ein bisschen eintauchen in die Historie. Da tauchen wir irgendwann mal in die Historie, würde ich sagen. Anderen Ordner. Jetzt muss ich erstmal den richtigen Ordner finden. Das ist viel schlimmer. Fanfilmseiten, da ist er noch. Alto Belly, ey. Das hier ist gar nicht so gut. Moment, bevor du jetzt anfängst, muss ich hier erstmal ein paar Dinger wieder schließen. Um die wir uns schon gekümmert haben. Potemkin mal wieder. In 4K und 24 Minuten lang. Ich glaube nicht. Boah, da kriegen wir den und vielleicht noch einen. Habe ich noch einen? Ja, ich habe noch zwei. Okay, das war ein bisschen zu tief. Ja, dann wollen wir mal. Ich glaube, ich mache das mal ein bisschen leiser.
Captain on the bridge.
At ease, everyone.
Good luck, Captain.
Fair winds and following seas.
Standing by for dark hour procedure starting.
Engines to 1/4 impulse.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
So können wir den Vorspann auch machen.
In the words of Captain Christopher Pike, I am so proud to be your captain.
I don't think UK has a chance here.
There's plenty of time left.
Hey, guys. Hey, how's the academy?
Going really well. We're already planning on going to a shipyard after the fall break.
That's awesome. You will be following in our family tradition. We can take this outside.
This must be serious.
Don't be gone long. Nancy's cooking up some barbecue.
We wouldn't miss it for the world.
I told your mom and dad I've been accepted for a posting to the Starship Webster. No more shuttling back and forth to Starbase 1.
Really? Is it like a deep space cruiser like the Enterprise and Excelsior?
Not really, but it's not all that different. It's mostly going to be first contact or diplomatic missions. But remember, no matter which ship I serve on, I'll always be defending the people of the Federation, with the power of the starship at my fingertips. I might even get to defend you.
Oh ja.
Someone appears to be in a good mood this morning.
Sure am. My nephew's in this sector, and the captain says I might be able to visit him.
How long has it been since you've seen him?
Oh, about 6 years. Too long. What's this? There's a shuttle leaving the bay.
Ops is running some new shuttle autopilot programs.
This new program will prevent external overrides of the new flight system.
I just hope Ops reminds me of the flight schedule next time.
Captain, a high priority message from Starfleet.
On screen.
I hate to do this to you, Captain, but we have intelligence that a Corsarian vessel has been spotted by an observation station in your sector.
Pirates. Thanks for the heads up. We'll keep an eye out for them.
The situation is more severe than you think.
How so?
Intelligence isn't clear. What we do know is that this Corsarian vessel managed to destroy 2 Federation ships. The transmission we received just before the ships were destroyed indicate that they have acquired a new weapon of some sort. A very deadly one.
Any idea where they got it from?
It doesn't appear to be like any weapon system we know about. Take a look.
Starbase 211. There was just a... The Corsarians were just there. Our ship is immobile. Weapons have been neutralized. They can't...
That's all we got from the Vanguard. The Corsarians must be stopped at all costs, no matter what. Endeavor, Alexander, Caliborn, and Demos have also been alerted.
Understood. Webster out. Any thoughts? Katz, Larkin.
It's unusual, not something I would imagine as Corsarian technology. They've always acquired their technology from third parties, but judging by what we've seen, this new technology is probably developed by a more advanced species.
One that we already know of, or a new threat?
We don't know, sir. The Tristan and Sagittarius have had hostile encounters with an unknown race in recent months.
What about the Sodanians?
After the luminary Aristotle was overthrown by a faction within their own family, they have withdrawn all involvement with the Corsarian.
The Sodanians were recently named as provisional members of the Federation. There was a small group that never wanted membership. Logic suggests that they may be supplying the Corsarians.
Corsarians have an extreme view of their autonomy. And although we respect every planet's autonomy, the Corsarians see any outside influence, such as the Federation, as an encroachment. This would apply to the Sodanians even more so now.
Any recommendations?
From what the Vanguard says and from what I've observed, their attackers, presumably the Corsarians, appear to have been able to make their attack using a cloaking device, which I surmise they were able to appropriate from an earlier raid. I would suggest modifying sensors to scan for any anomalies.
I'll keep a sharp eye out.
Katz, proceed with modifications to the sensors. Larkin, raise deflector shields. Yellow alert.
We're detecting a rogue asteroid, Captain. It appears to be M-type or S-type, but the readings are inconclusive.
Drop us out of warp.
Dropping out of warp.
It's unusual to find an asteroid this far from a star system. Full scan. Anything yet?
I've detected some curious readings within that asteroid.
How so?
Its trajectory is similar to ours, almost like it's matching our course and speed.
Camouflage. Captain, I suggest we...
Shields. Evasive action. Red alert.
Locking on the enemy target.
Return fire. Phasers and photon torpedoes.
Photon torpedoes away, phasers fired.
Salandra. Hail Starbase 211. Request emergency support from all available vessels.
Aye, sir.
Captain, all frequencies are being jammed.
Damn it. Keep trying, Salandra. Helm, why haven't we taken evasive action?
Unknown, sir. We're just not moving.
Engines are being neutralized by some sort of stasis field.
Attempting to analyze the
Warum ist
stasis
der Film
field,
eigentlich zweimal?
it appears to be similar to a Klingon weapon developed 50 years ago. But the asteroid camouflage technology is unknown.
Weapons are now ineffective as well. Photons are just bouncing off whatever they're using for reflectors, and our phasers are just being absorbed into the stasis field.
Their forward port shields seem to be magnified in comparison to the starboard fields.
Damage report.
Hull damage on deck 6 through 10 and engineering.
Looks like we're stuck nose to nose.
Victor, fire phasers at one specific point. If it's effective, follow with a photon torpedo. Anything yet?
Nothing apparent, but they still have their forward port shield hyper-powered. However, since we can't move, that's all we need.
Incoming communication, sir.
On screen.
This is Captain Japala Draken of the Corsarian Dreadnought Q-Pair. We demand your immediate surrender and your withdrawal to Federation space. You will release our people from your economic imprisonment, or you'll end up like everyone else who has challenged our might.
Captain Draken, we respect all sentient beings and their right to self-determination. The Corsarians' independence is proof of that. We do not demand your subservience, and you nor your people are our prisoners, economic or otherwise.
We must have no outside interference. None. Or we are nothing.
Your people have chosen not to align with the Federation. We respect that choice.
After your Federation failed to seduce them with trinkets, potions, and vague promises, we are well within our rights to demand your immediate withdrawal from this and the adjacent sectors of our proclaimed territories, and graciously give you 10 of your minutes to withdraw, or else face complete obliteration.
How odd. They could easily overwhelm us like they did the other two ships.
Analysis indicates their stasis weapons uses a considerable amount of energy. I estimate that the magnification of that forward port shield leaves little to spare.
I suggest we use that special autopilot program that officers using.
How so?
We could load up a few shuttlecraft with some warheads, strike at their aft starboard section where the engines are. That would do enough damage to release us.
Communications, check with ops. Are those programs ready?
Aye, sir. Ready for orders.
Victor, upload the program to all 3 shuttle coops. Shuttle bay, load all 3 shuttle coops with 6 photon torpedoes each, ready to explode on impact.
Aye, Captain.
Commander Ray, do what you can to strengthen our shields.
Yes, Captain.
Do you think it'll work, Captain?
Of course it'll work, right, Captain?
Time's about up. Are we ready?
Programs are loaded and running.
Shuttles are loaded with torpedoes and ready to launch.
I've diverted all non-essential power to our shield, Captain.
Launch shuttles.
So far, shuttles are around the shielding and turning toward the targets. Off course.
Give it a chance, Mr. Larkin. Re-engaging. No guarantees, Captain.
Das ist ja nicht...
Sensors show major power fluctuations, Captain. We've damaged them extensively, but not totally.
Let's strike while we can. Helm, bring us around. Weapons, charge phasers and photon torpedoes. Fire.
Significant damage to their engines, shields, and weaponry.
Open communications with them, Lieutenant.
Hailing frequencies open.
Captain Draken, we are ready to accept your surrender.
We will never surrender to your Federation.
Never.
We would rather die than live under Federation dominion. We will fight you to the death. Barbarous, reactivate weapons and charge the stasis projector.
It will be ready in a short time, my captain.
Erst dann Stuff und dann das.
We cannot let you continue to destroy Federation ships, Draken.
You would destroy us and our guests?
Reluctantly, if you force us to.
We rescued some of your fellow invaders who survived our defensive maneuvers and surrendered to us like the cowards we know them to be. Well, perhaps you'll surrender to us.
Screen off. KCO, lock onto those hostages and beam them aboard.
Train, Captain.
I calculate approximately 2 minutes before their systems are restored.
Do we have enough power to take them out?
If we act immediately.
Mr. Larkin, lock all weapons onto target.
They're energizing their weaponry. We have less than 30 seconds.
KCO, can you get them out?
Captain Madigan, I'm sorry, sir. I'm not able to get a lock on them.
Forgive us. Fire all weapons.
Phasers fired. Photon torpedoes away. Requesting permission, sir. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Solandra, get a relief officer up here on the double.
Enter.
What happened? That's your nephew.
Yeah, he just graduated Starfleet. We were supposed to get together. He was on the Vanguard.
Victor, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Well, what could be said? You gave the order. I had to follow it. They killed a prisoner, and they were going to kill the rest of them. I always look at it as a no-win situation. You know, kind of like the trolley problem or the Kobayashi Maru. You try to look at all the options before acting, but I never thought.
You never thought you'd have to be the one who determines who lives or dies. None of us ever think we'd have to do that. Unfortunately, it's a decision we have to make all too often.
I always wish that I could protect my family, the Earth, of course the Federation. I just hope he knew enough about the situation that his sacrifice was important and necessary in order to protect Starfleet and the Federation. It just doesn't feel that way right now.
Victor, it was a regrettable choice, but a necessary one. There was nothing you or I could do to change the circumstances. I'm placing you on bereavement leave. Be sure to speak with Dr. Reagan.
My family, I know that Starfleet's going to send the casualty crew to inform them of Brett's death. But could you help me write something to them? I mean, especially my brother.
Of course.
Sir.
I've been told you've asked to return to duty.
Yes, sir. It's been 9 days. I'm going to stir crazy. I'll still be seeing Dr. Reagan, however, not quite as often.
I see. Did anything lead you to make this decision?
I wasn't sure if my brother wanted to talk to me, but I did get a chance to talk to him. We talked for a long time. Nancy, not so much. She's not really talking to anybody. She did make it through the memorial service.
I'm sorry you couldn't get back there.
It's okay. My brother recorded it and sent it to me. I just haven't had the heart to watch it. But he also sent me a poem along with it. I've been reading it, and it's really got me thinking, reflecting, and that's why I want to return to duty.
The Protector's toll. A grave toll. This soul. That soul. What soul to save? What soul to shave? With life to lose, in how I choose, I must roll my Protector's toll. John Abram. I think I understand. Dr. Reagan has approved you returning to duty, provided you consult with either her or the ship's counselor as necessary.
Understood.
Anything else?
Yes. There was one other thing I've been pondering, and I asked Dr. Reagan why this had to happen. And she said, would knowing why make it any better?
Sorry about the interruption, Lawrence.
I understand. How's my brother?
He's recovering. He's asked to return to active duty. Dr. Reagan had pre-approved his return before he had asked. I see you sent him that poem.
It was time.
I had to pull mine out after I helped him call you, after you and I talked.
As did I.
It speaks well of how we must make the best decision possible and cope with the consequences.
Got any bright stars out your viewports?
Yes. A big blue subgiant that's glowing like a brilliant blue sapphire.
Like that star, Brett will shine forever in our memories.
Hier wieder das klassische Star Trek. Wie geht man mit Verlust um? Gab's auch in der Klassikserie. Oder bei Das nächste Jahrhundert, als Tascha Yar abtrat.
Hey, so real quick.
What the fuck habt ihr hier gebaut? Das hat so ein bisschen was von South Park, aber ist okay. 5 Minuten, ich glaube, da kriege ich hin. Ja, als Tascha Jahrstab hatten sie ja dasselbe. Ne? Wie gehe ich damit um? Da hatte Data durchaus ein Problem.
I'm new to YouTube, but if you like and subscribe, I will love you forever. Thanks. Captain's log, stardate 52069.7. I have officially taken command of the USS Turgid. She's a fine ship with a decent crew. And once the engineers give the go-ahead, I'll be taking her out on her maiden voyage. I must say, I'm quite excited to explore the vast and dark unknown. Imagine all the cultures I will encounter, all the dangers I will face and overcome, all the alien pussy I'm going to...
Sir, I think you're supposed to do the captain's log thing in your private journal.
Yes, well, I locked myself out of it and I forgot the bloody password, so I'm just going to do it like this from here on. Captain, the engineers have just reported in. We are unable to go to warp because someone doesn't have their phone in airplane mode. Oh shit, sorry, my bad. Is that the new iPhone 5000? It's the Apple 5000X Pro Max Plus.
Is it good?
It's pretty good. I mean, they took away the screen on this one, so it's kind of hard to use, but, I mean, it's new. Captain, we are ready for warp speed. Excellent. Ensign Terry, set course for the Marillion system. Apparently there have been reports of a Catharian space whale in that region.
Catharian space whale? I thought they were extinct.
So did I. If the reports are true, this would be the first one of its kind seen in over 100 years.
Course set for the Marillion system, Captain.
And engage. We're not moving.
Yeah, I'm hitting the button, but nothing is,
You sure you're hitting the right button?
I'm hitting the right button, Craig. I went to the same school as you, so I know how to work this thing, Craig.
Well, apparently not, because we're not going anywhere.
Fuck you, Craig.
Guys, calm down. We can figure this out together. Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
That's not how this works.
Well, fuck, I'm out of ideas. I contacted the IT department. They sent someone this way. He should be here momentarily. See everyone? Toby's got this taken care of. My name is Toby Kai. That's what I said. Toby. Hey, I heard there was an issue with one of the panels here.
Yeah, this one.
Alright, I'll take care of it. Just letting you guys know, this is cutting into my lunch break. Sorry about that. We just don't know how to fix the damn thing. I was thinking maybe it just needs to be turned off and turned back on again. No, it just needs to be updated.
Wait, really? That's it?
Yeah, that's it. It says here it hasn't been updated in 3 months.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Oh, no, I get it. It's so hard to push the update button.
Hey, you don't have to be an asshole about it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be an idiot, but hey, here we are. Oh, update's finished. God, that was so difficult, wasn't it? Excellent work. By the way, while I've got you here, I've got this issue with my password that I'm taking lunch. God damn it. Ensign Terry, set course for the Marillion system, warp 5.
Course set.
And... engage. Hey, you sure you don't need a hand with that?
I swear to God, Craig, I'm about to go over there and kick you in the balls so hard they'll rip through fucking space-time.
Naja, wen seid ihr den Knopf getroffen?
Oh my God!
What the fuck?
Huh. Toby, what exactly am I looking at? It appears as though we exited warp directly into the sphincter of the space whale. Reminds me of the time I worked at SeaWorld. Lara, you're part Betazoid, right? Can you read its mind and tell if it's aware of our presence?
Yes, Captain. It's thinking, ow, 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 what's in my asshole? Ow, get this out of my asshole.
Now that reminds me of my wedding night. Am I right? Okay, never mind.
Should I put us in full reverse?
Captain, this may be the last Catharian space whale. We should do our best to avoid harming it any further. I agree. Poor thing's been through enough. Terry, put us in slow reverse. Let's try and ease ourselves out of this cosmic crevasse.
Yes, sir. Reverse slow. Ooh, yeah, that was my bad. I sense great discomfort.
Oh yeah, no shit. We just turned its butthole into a coin slot. Captain, I think we're stuck. Well, great, I guess we live here now.
Sir, I have an idea. I can target the nerve bundles of the colon with a low-intensity phaser beam. It should cause the sphincter to relax and allow us to slide out without causing any more damage.
I like that plan. Make it so.
Yes, sir. Firing phaser. think I put the decimal in the wrong spot.
Toby? Any ideas? I think we should bail. Yep, I like that plan. Let's bail.
Bail?
Yep, bail. Turn it around. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Ich liebe South Park und das war jetzt total irre. Das war das. Oh, Scheiße. Ich krieg die Tür nicht zu. What the fuck? Alter, das war jetzt zu viel des Guten. Oh Gott im Himmel. Oh Gott. Entschuldigung, geht sofort weiter. Wie heißt der hier? Warnt vor Schakandalaya. Keine Ahnung. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Stardate 2069. The starship is exiting the airspace of planet Negron when Black Spock discovered...
Captain. Here, Black Spock. There's an unauthorized shuttle being launched.
Where's it going? Who's in it?
It says it's going to planet Negron.
Who's in it?
Lieutenant Schauen.
Shuttle, take me to Planet Negron. I'm gonna go see Jaquan from Planet Negron.
That donkey dance done went the wrong way, huh? Black Spock. Dada.
I don't know who Captain Dad I think he is. He ain't gonna have no leash on me. It's my man. I ain't coming back. Not coming back. You know who you think he is.
Scotty.
Yes, Captain.
Prepare the transporter room. Two to beam down to planet Negron.
Aye, Captain.
Come here, girl. It's me and you. That's it.
You see this? Do you see this?
Yeah.
I'm giving this all up for you. You see that? Here, take it. This is all for you. I want you. I don't want him. I don't want to be there with him.
Look at the sky. Look at the sky.
I'm looking. What's up?
You see anything?
Us.
That's right, because he don't exist.
That sounds good to me.
Just me and you.
Ooh, baby. Just us two. Let's talk about it. Hey.
Ganz schön abgespaced.
You see a spot?
Yeah, I see him. Lieutenant.
Sequandler! Come.
What y'all want? What do y'all want?
Cannot steal a shuttlecraft like that.
And why not?
Captain Dada.
Come down.
Get your hands on me. Get your hands off me. Get your hands on my face. Who I'm coming to see. Who I'm coming to see. What? I'm not coming back to the show.
VDP!
What's VDP? That's a disease?
Vulcan death pinch.
This is no VD.
Call it shit.
Scotty, they need to beam him out real quick. Beam us up. So, Captain.
Yeah, Black Spot.
What are we gonna do with the body? I don't know. I think we should put her through the heating device. Maybe ashes. Donkey dance. Get you every time. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. But you owe me that.
Get the brandy, man. Alter, nur um das mal zu sagen, das ist so abgedreht, dass es schon wieder genial ist. Oh, what the fuck? Ich hab schon viel gesehen, aber das hier war jetzt abgespaced 3000. What the fuck? Ja, von denen haben wir jetzt hier eine ganze Menge. Er läuft ja. Was haben wir denn noch hier? Starship Anti-Helos, Starship Anti-Helos, Starship Anti-Helos, Blacktrack und Starship Etzel. Aha. Jetzt haben wir auch ein paar Folgen. Nein, ja, ist ja Gott im Himmel, ey. Starship Etzel, Star Trek Defiant, Chapter 3. Das kenne sogar ich. Das müsste auch wieder Raumschiffheit sein. Why Starships don't need counselors. Ach, du ahnst es nicht. A Starship Captain's most important job. What the fuck? So Eintöner hier, da wird von einer Person nur. Oh yeah. The Hive. Ja, ich würde sagen, morgen machen wir da den großen Rundumschlag. Dann haben wir da wieder ein bisschen was. Das scheinen alles nur so kurze zu sein, bis auf so 1, 2 hier. Und dann können wir auch mal die Raumdinger genießen. Also jetzt kurz vor 10. Ich habe nicht vor, nochmal zu telefonieren heute. Ist gestern spät genug geworden, gebe ich gerne zu. Dann gucken wir uns morgen den Rest an. Und schauen dann einfach mal, was wir da noch so rausholen können. Dann haben wir, ich glaube, 4 Teile gemacht. Das kann ich dann alles schön nächste Woche hochladen. Ja. In der richtigen Reihenfolge dann. Wobei die Reihenfolge aber eigentlich scheißegal ist. Das wird dann hochgeladen und dann schauen wir mal, was wir so haben. Das könnte lustig werden. Also, ich wünsche euch eine wahnsinnig gute Nacht und möge die Macht mit euch sein. Lebt lange und in Frieden. Bis dann.